So after looking at the Spider-Man trailer, I have concocted a very insane theory. I ain't gonna lie, it's like really far out there. This is one of those theories where it's never gonna happen, but just imagine if it did. So we all know the multiverse is fucked up, right? Loki and Sylvie pretty much created the multiverse. It would appear Doctor Strange and Spider-Man somehow broke it due to the spell they were trying to cast, which we all know leads to a multiversal Sinister Six. And there's a possibility we might get to see Toby and Andrew. I think it's also safe to say that we might see some variants in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Now hear me out, it could also be a possibility that we might see some Thor variants in Thor Love and Thunder. And the only reason I say that is because it took 3 Thors throughout time to take on Gore the God Butcher. And seeing as how we already got 2 of them, the third one could be possible. Old King Thor, perhaps? We also know that since the multiverse was created, there's a bunch of kings out there that are probably going to cause a second multiversal war, aka Secret Wars. This isn't confirmed yet, but a Secret Wars film has been rumored to be in development. If it happens to be true, just know I called that shit when WandaVision came out. First off, I'ma say, I think this is all leading to Secret Wars, but I'm gonna get back to that later. Okay. So what the fuck does this all mean? What if they pull every character from every Marvel movie, including the ones outside the MCU, for a big multiversal showdown on Battleworld?
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
I mean, we already have a multiversal Sinister Six, and we could see Toby and Andrew again. Why just stop there? A new Fantastic Four movie is coming out, so it's possible we could also see their variants, possible variant Hulks, variant Blades. In regards to the X-Men, I don't really see how they're gonna roll over mutants and keep their history somewhat faithful without a gigantic retcon. So what better way to do that than to have a multiversal ending event and reset everything? Comics have been doing that for years. I even said this before. Essentially what I'm saying is the X-Men would exist in a separate universe from the MCU. WandaVision and the Doctor Strange movie are the catalyst that jumpstarts the end of the multiverse. The Secret War movie happens, which would bring those 2 universes together, and the aftermath of that would lead into a timeline where the mutants have always been in the MCU. This way you wouldn't have to worry about changing too much mutant history, like the Sentinels, the Weapon X program, Magneto, Wolverine. I know, it's fucking insane. The chances of this happening is probably like 1 in 10 trillion. I am aware I have reached fanfiction levels of ridiculousness. Just imagine if it